Skál, and welcome to Land of Vikings. My name is Spanj. Okay, we are going to play Land of Vikings today, yes. This is a new into early access game, City Builder. We're getting quite a few of those recently, aren't we? The whole kind of survival city builder genre is absolutely exploding across the scene with loads of games. Farthest Frontier, Manor-Lords, Vikings, just to name a couple. With loads more out there, but we're going to check out today Land of Vikings. This is looking promising, guys. It's looking very pretty. Good looking game. Let's check it out. Now, new game. We get to choose the name Ravensthorpe straight away. I'm like, hello, Assassin's Creed. What's up? It's the town in Assassin's Creed called Ravensthorpe. Ubisoft, please ignore. Right? We can get to choose different maps and stuff. Small land. Yeah, boring. Valley, that looks a little more interesting. Look at that big body of water. I love just saying that, big body of water. Green Bay, meh. White River, a little bit more interesting. I like it, and small land. Okay, so we got a few to choose from. I think Green Bay, Valley. That's what we want. I'm going to turn the tutorial off because hopefully I'm going to be able to convey to you today how the hell to play this game. It's not difficult, let's be honest. It's going to be nice and easy. Right, we're going to go for... oh yeah, we get to customize our banner look. Oh, I like this. See, I like this stuff. It makes it unique. It makes it yours. Right, we can have a little wolfy wolf. Or we can have something sort of regal and complicated or whatever. Have a little oh yeah, well, Ravensthorpe. Ravensthorpe, may as well stick with the raven, right? I assume that's a raven. I mean, you know, you can have a stag, you can have a lion, you can have a tree, you can have eagles and stuff like that. Let's stick with this. Right, we'd have a black banner with red. Oh, foreboding. Kind of a little bit fascist. Okay, let's move on. Aqua. There we go. That's a little bit more enlightened. Red and aqua. Sorry, black and aqua. I like that with the raven. Okay, let's go. Start game. And here we are. Here is our village of Ravensthorpe. Ubisoft, please ignore. Right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this map. This is cool. Let's hit the pause button here first, because after all, this is a city builder. We have to look after people. They have to obviously be able to eat and sleep somewhere and stuff like that. One thing that is quite enticing about this game is there is no build grid. You can align structures with other structures, but there is no build grid. It is free form, free place. And that is, I like it. I like it because obviously, you know, in the days of the Vikings of ye old, be them, you know, Scandinavian Danes or whatever, there were no grids. They didn't have spreadsheets back then. They didn't have grids. They just placed their freaking houses wherever they damn well pleased. So I like that feature. That's nice. Look at this terrain. This is lovely. Now I'm just sort of scanning around for sort of resources and stuff. They're actually quite difficult to spot at this height. We go a little bit closer, you can start to see things like berry bushes, rock formations, and so on and so forth. I think this big outcropping of rock here, I'm hoping is going to be a source of metals and such. I mean, you know, that looks potentially ore-like. I don't actually know. So this is the first time I played. I played a little test game just to get the hang of the tutorial and stuff, but that's it. I didn't go very far into it at all because, you know, it's nice to be surprised and explore these games with you guys, okay? So here's our village then. Let's have a little look. We got some cows chilling out. Just we've got some goats, we've got some chickens. That's pretty cool, actually. They're giving us livestock straight off the bat. That would make sense. Any village hoping to survive out in a new frontier would need to bring livestock with them. Unlike other games where you have to kind of buy them from wandering traders. I think you get them from the get-go here. Looks like we've got ourselves a couple of houses. Poor house. Another poor house. We're not very rich, apparently. And the longhouse. Okay, this is a beast of a building. Typical Viking construction. Lovely. It's an upside-down boat, essentially. Yeah, there we go. Longhouse. Lots of stats about population priorities, and we can run festivals by the looks of it. We have 200 silver to start off. We have 21 population with a happiness of 80 and 743 fame. Interesting mechanic. Fame. We'll come to that another time. There is also down here in the bottom left, all the way down the bottom left here, is the tree of life. We start out with 8 points to spend, which is actually very generous. Now we can spend that on villagers work 1% faster. Yeah. 2% faster. Yeah. Transition to settled life. Now is the time to settle down. The soil must be planted and production must begin. Yeah, obviously we need that in order to actually unlock some of the buildings that we want to build. Crops durability will increase. Crops in field grow 5% faster. And then we can dig deep is unlocking the mine, the stone pit, and the stone cutter and stuff like that. So I might do the crops harvest. Fields grow 5% faster would be a good investment, I feel like. And that leaves us with 2 points over, which we could just spend on these other 2 points here. Let's go. Oh, there's one more happiness by the looks of it over there. Another 1% happiness. Oh, we like happy villagers. So there we go. The tree of life is kind of like, you know, perk points, isn't it? All right. So with the tutorial disabled and stuff, the game is not going to tell us what to do. So I am going to tell you what to do. Okay. And the first thing that we want to do is we want to start off chopping some trees. So we select our tree cutting tool down here. And we just sort of spam the mouse over the sum. It's slightly annoying that when you click to select these trees, it actually rotates the camera as well. I'm hoping that's kind of like going to be fixed at some point, because you've got middle mouse for rotating the camera, you've got right click for rotating the camera, and you've got left click for rotating the camera. It seems a little bit excessive. You know, if the left click could be not incorporated in rotating the camera, that would be useful for this tool. Anyway. I'm not here to feed back to the devs. We're here to play the game. Now, we've also got a carpenter house for free, it would seem. We can click on that and assign a worker. And it actually says the advantageous talent of this worker would be power. So we can actually sort by power and then select this chappy here, Uber Ripson. Great name, love it, Uber. And he will work the carpenter shop. We can open it there as well. And off he goes. We can now hit the play button. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because things running it at normal speed, everything, well, it's very glacial. Let's just say it's very glacial. This actually looks kind of like Norway with all the mountains and stuff. Look at that. That's fantastic. It's a very, very nice looking game. I hope that comes across in the video. It's still early access, so I'm hoping there's going to be some more improvements on the picture quality and stuff like that. But as it is, early access. Still quite a good looking game, I've got to say. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So, with all the tree chopping and mining and stuff like that going ahead, which is great, which is lovely, what I want to do is, well, they've kind of dictated to me already a little bit of the layout of this, whether this village is going to be. Because it's not on a grid, we've got lots of curviness going on. And here comes the night. Prepare to not be able to see anything, guys. So I'm thinking I'm going to have a road all the way around in like a circle, but I want a main street, a main drag all the way from the longhouse down to the beach here, where hopefully we can have like a wharf of some sorts. Not related to a wharf son of Mog. That's something else entirely. Moog, sorry. So we have a main street down there. Notice how roads cost silver. Everything costs silver, okay? Roads, decorations, the lot. It all costs silver. So be very careful with it. Don't go absolutely spamming roads every which direction possible, okay? But we're going to start our circular road there. And we're going to start our circular road over here as well. We're going to just hook that round like that on both sides. And already we've got ourselves a bit of a Norse... what do they call it? The Norse icons and stuff like that? I can't remember what they're bloody called. They got a name. You know what I mean. One of those, and we're just going to connect these buildings up. Paths help people travel along them a little quicker, so it's good to have. Okay, so next thing we want buildings, and the build menu here is worth exploring this. Just taking a second to have a little look around, because we've got life, poor houses, good houses, herbalist houses, taverns, yes, storages, obviously very important. Food, very important. Then we go into productions such as the carpenter, woodshed, windmills, and breweries and stuff like that, as long as stone cutters and whatnot. Sea, shipyards, trade docks, war docks, fishing, war docks, military, training camps, and so on and so forth. I think we can send out war parties on raiding runs. And then decorations over here. Decorations is fun, but some of these decorations actually have influences over the buildings and stuff that they're near. So it's worth also taking a bit of time to just read up on some of these items, such as carts, for example, will increase the storage space of some buildings. And it makes it easier for villagers to find directions, increases their walking speed. It's a landmark, as well as extra storage. Bone ornament makes the village look richer. Its installation next to the house provides happiness. I assume it by the house it means the longhouse rather than some dude's house. I don't know. That's a little unclear. And then we got broken cart. I don't know why he'd had one of those, but you know, make it look a little weathered. We got goat trophies and stuff, which makes the village look richer. Wooden signs, which makes people walk faster, and so on and so forth. Gateways, richer, and some storage space as well, and so on and so on and so forth. It's worth having a look at some of these things. They will have benefits depending on what buildings you put them next to. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is a marketplace. We can put that down. We can use Z to rotate it. So let's connect it to this road here. And I'm going to have it right there because we want this to be our town center right here. Okay, so then we get a marketplace and we can assign some builders. So we'll just assign 3 builders to that and eventually they'll start chopping and stuff like that. We also want some food production. So we're going to select a gatherer's hut. First thing that we're going to do is just nuts and berries and foragey type things, just the same as a lot of other city builders and stuff. You start off with basic foraging and you upgrade. We want to get that percentage up to 100%, but we also don't want to be too far away because then if they're too far away, they've got to travel further. So there's 100% over here, and I think that's closer than the 100% over there. So just put a gatherer's hut over there. Okay, lovely. And you can see under food, we also have a hunting hut. And that's the same thing. You have to put it near 100%. Otherwise, nothing will happen. And I think that's going to have to go over there. But let me check over here as well. Yeah, the hunting stuff is typically, from what I've found so far, always pretty far away from your village, which makes absolute perfect sense, to be honest. Right, we want... Where's the front door? Don't even see it. There it is. Okay, so 100% there. The front door facing the village. Bingo. And we'll build that as well. So I'll let the villagers get on with building. They got 3 buildings to work on there. We've got up here only 9 wood, 56 lumber, and 55 stone. So we can do a little bit more chopping. Let's do some more diggy of trees. Diggy some wood, guys. And diggy some more stone as well. The big stone thing that needs to go there. Because it's right in the way of my main street path all the way to the seafront there. This is going to be... This is a nice place to set up a town, I gotta say. Lovely. Really nice. I don't want a holiday here, you know? It's beautiful. Eventually, obviously, we'll get a cattle ranch and chicken coops and stuff like that for all of our wandering livestock. But yeah, we'll just speed up the time a little bit right now until they have built these 3 things. And then we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, so I have the market built and we have our herbalist hut built. And I think the hunters is being built right now. So we can see advantageous talents in his speed and luck. So we should probably organize by speed, but maybe we can then prioritize by a bit of luck. See, for example, this 1.4 guy here has 2 luck. So Bjorn Svensson, you are assigned picky dude, right? And then we can have another one as well. They will just have 1 for now, I think. But gatherers gather fruit and herbs in all seasons except winter. They do not work in winter. Well, okay, they don't work in winter. Oh, do they? Okay. And then we need someone on the market, and this needs to be a speedy person. So we'll have Sven Lifson as our marketer for now. We're only going to assign... We've only got very few villagers at this point, so we don't want to over-assign people here. But later on, as we get more food production places and stuff like that, it would obviously help to have more people running the market. And our hunting place, it's a little short on resources right now, so... We just got to wait a little bit, but I think we got to choppy some more trees in order for that to finish. There's actually one thing about this map. There's not a great deal of trees near the village. They are all quite far afield, so wood may become a bit of an issue later on. And bingo, Hunter's Hut is done as well. So we're going to have 1 person on this, and this requires power and luck. Yeah, organized by power. This guy here, Bothild. Okay, maybe not. I'm going to murder that. I am going to murder all of these names, so I do apologize, humbly apologize for any offense caused. He's got 2.5 luck and 1.6 strength, so I think he is our hunter. Let's get it. Oh, sorry, my apologies. She is a badass. She will hunt the game for us. Okay, good. And that should be food coming in over winter as well. So our market seems to be working now. Fruits are on sale at the market stall. Lovely stuff. Very good. We go back to our life thing. We got a herbalist hut here. This is like a hospital. So we want to put that again somewhere in the center of town here. Right there, I think, would be lovely. And that costs however much silver that costs. While that's doing that, we can have a look at our decorations tab. Now that it's night, it's a good point to show you things like how the torches work. Place a torch there, we can place a torch there, and it lights up. Look at that. The lighting is kind of cool. You can see little villagers walking around with their own torches as well. So that's quite cool. And all these decorations, like I said earlier, are good for helping people navigate the town. I'm looking for the wooden signpost. There it is. Deselect that one. That one. We can put that right on the corner of this street here. And that's just going to help people wander around a bit quicker as well, I think. So we can have a little bit of fun with this. I'm going to sort of see if I can decorate the corner of the marketplace here a little bit. So maybe with a cart like that. And then like a few barrels and boxes and things like that. All is going to increase its kind of storage capacity, but also make it just look a little bit more alive. And you have quite a lot of fun with this stuff. But do bear in mind, it does all cost silver. So I would say have fun, but don't go absolutely nuts maybe. And there we go. So a little bit, just a simple little corner of the market there. It makes quite a difference, and the lights are about to come on. There we go. We got a bit of lighting. Sweet. You guys are building up our herbalist hut as well. Soon we will have a doctor. At that point, I think it's time that we add a few more houses here. See if we can encourage a few more people to settle in. You've got various options here. These two, I think, cost about the same. I think this is more wood. This is a lot more stone, but it's a lot more of a sturdy house as well. So we can probably put that. I mean, that works. Put our house there. I don't want the back of the longhouse to be the end of the village either, so I'm going to build some stuff at the back here as well eventually. Let's have a look. I don't think we've got any more Tree of Life points. In fact, we don't. They are earned by increasing fame. Fame required for new points is 800. Currently, you have 773. So we're nearly going to get a new Tree of Life point. We just need to keep kind of building up. Here we go. Our doctor's hut is ready, so we can assign the most intelligent person we have available is Aslag. Del's daughter? Del's daughter? Del's daughter? You know? Someone from Scandinavia or Iceland, help me out here. I am absolutely butchering these names. I apologize. Oh, hey, look at that. So, newcomers were seen coming towards the village. Where they came from, they were attacked by looters. Several families, including children, were able to escape. Since they could not bring any of their belongings with them, they had to leave everything behind. At the end of the day, long journey, they reached your village. They need a place to stay and food. They want to join your village. Other than the completely and utterly terrible English sentence structure, that makes sense. Okay, can join. Fame is earned. Yes, please. Gibbs fame. Gibbs fame. Okay, there we go. We got some there. 2 people, and we have a house building, so they'll be not be homeless soon. Oh wow, yeah, there's a lot of homeless people wandering around all of a sudden. We may need another house, people. We may need another house. Let's go ahead and get another house over here. Let's just continue this road down, shall we? Down and round. That'll do. Lovely. Right, how's this looking? 1 of 3. Oh, you know what? We're out of wood again, aren't we? Get chopping, people. More choppy chop, chop chop, chop chop with the chop chop. Alright. Diggy those trees. Dig those trees. Dig wood, people. Let's go. Yeah, we've got plenty of lumber, but we could just straight up wood. This is bad. Okay, 70 stone as well. Let's keep an eye on this a little bit better. Let's get these houses built. Let's get these people homed. Because... oh, we're in the middle of... what is this? Summer? Yeah, we're in the middle of summer. It's fine. Cool. We are approaching autumn. About halfway through summer, so they should be fine. They're not going to freeze to death or anything. That's good. Bingo! House is up. We now have no homeless people, which is always good. Second house is building, so actually we'll have enough homes for more people very soon as well. Okay, so the next thing we should probably look at is getting a nice big warehouse installed, so that we can actually store this stuff a little bit better. I think I might put this over here because then it's next to the carpenter place, and Why is the market red? Why is the market red? Does that not like being near a market? These are the things I do not know yet. Well, it seems to be fine. I think it's probably just a little tiddly graphics glitch. It's fine. We're going to put our warehouse there. That'll do nicely. We're also going to build a well under food. We're going to build a well right in the corner there, right like that. Beautiful. Because we're going to start making some fields soon. And this side of the village over here, I'm going to make sort of fairly heavy on the farming and production side of things. To be honest, I don't have a great plan for my village yet. It just sort of, I'll grow it as required, you know? So storages, obviously we can get, marketplace is a big one. The warehouse, the next, we can get wheat and barley granaries, stone and wood storages. Stone and wood storages I'd like to put around the back of the warehouse as well. Food. These are the fields I'm talking about. We've also got gather and hunter. We want to get goat and cattle ranches and chicken coops and stuff as well. Windmills we're going to need for making into bread, which I assume the bakery is somewhere around here. I don't even see it now. I'm sure it will come along. We will get some bread. And that would be great. That would be lovely. But until then, we'll have to just rely on our hunters and berry. But we've got 45 meals here. The market is looking strong. Yeah, with meat and fruit and stuff. We need some vegetables. We can get some chicken coops for white meat. Bread is obviously what we're going to be working on as well. Okay, so I think it's good. I think we're doing well. At the moment, I've just added a little bit more decoration down here. We can see this lovely archway over the front of the longhouse. Look at that. Fantastic. I've put some goat and deer trophies in front of the herbalist hut because, you know, Vikings were all about witchcraft. So that's looking good as well. We put another little stone pillar outside the market here next to the well. Yeah, I think it's looking dope. We need some more stone, so let's get them mining that rock over there, that rock there, and that rock there. That should provide hopefully enough stone to last a while. In the meantime, we can actually have a look at our village population down here, just to see what the sort of makeup of the population is. We've got 14 dudes, 12 whammons, a total add-up population of 26, with a few kiddie winkies and babies in between. Lovely. So we can do, maybe we can do a little check of the jobs board here. We've got 18 laborers, 3 builders, 1 marketeer. We need a warehouse worker once we have a warehouse, but you can see basically where, you know, where all the jobs are, what jobs are available and not, and how many spare people you have. Essentially, you want to make sure that you never run out of laborers, very similar to a lot of other games like this that we've played. So let's just build up slowly and not overwhelm the system with lots of jobs. Otherwise, we'll just have no laborers left. And nobody left to chop trees and dig wood and dig stone. With winter approaching, though, what we're going to need is firewood. So I'm going to go ahead and build a woodshed here. Not that there's much wood available. But the trees do regrow, look. So we've definitely harvested these trees before. You can see the other ones there are also still growing. So you can chop the mature or sort of somewhat grown trees like that. No problem. No deer over there. We'll just get all these trees nearby because they're nearby and they won't take too long to chop down and put into storage. But yeah, we're going to need lots of wood. We are fast approaching autumn and then winter. And well, we all know what winter is like in these sorts of games. So I'm assuming the worst with Land of Vikings here. Anyway, we should probably get on and actually sow some fields now. So yeah, I might go ahead and do that. And we're going to do that over here. Just in this sort of corner right here, so they can feed into a windmill system right next to them, granary storage and stuff like that. If I put them over here, then it's quite a lot of sort of travel distance back and from. So if we assume that this road here is going to continue down and sort of around, I suppose, like that, then we can say field and start it in the corner here. It will say the fence is too long for some reason. So one field like that. Bingo. And we need a couple of workers on here. So we've got about, what, 18, probably 17 laborers by now. Let's have like 3 workers. Could apparently benefit from strength. 1.8, 0.6. Ooh. Let's just kick these people out a second. They're organized by strength. 2.4 Thora. 1.8 Drain. 1.8 Shredded Gear. That'll do. We'll get those guys going. We'll select a crop, just doing wheat. And there's a well just up there. And so they can go ahead and plant that now. Lovely. I'm not sure at this point, I haven't got this far yet, but I'm not sure if I need to select both plant and harvest and micromanage that, or they'll just do it automatically, I'm hoping. Obviously the latter. But we should be able to see these guys crack on with planting that field straight away. Lovely stuff. It's not quite as in-depth with the field planting as, say, Farthest Frontier. We don't have to worry too much about fertility by the looks of it. We just select a field, tell them what to plant, and off they go. Doesn't seem to be any other sort of multipliers or buffs or debuffs around, that sort of thing. I'm going to go ahead and place a wheat granary as well. Let's sort of pop that next to my other storages, I suppose. Difficult to not fall into the habit of, like, clustering everything really tightly together, but I don't think there is any, like, building upgrades that would mean they sort of get bigger or require more room later on. Not sure what to do with this bit of land here. That might be perfect, actually, for a barley storage, barley granary. Right there, might fit perfectly in that space. Yeah, look at that. I'm not going to build that right now, but I'll reserve that. That means we've got a little bit of space there for, say, other things, maybe later on when we need a brewery. That seems to fit nicely there. Yeah, beautiful, look. Huh, like made for it. I didn't plan this, honest. The windmill, oh my freaking god, that thing's massive. Look at this thing. Okay, I can't have that on the main strip. That's ludicrous. That is enormous. Okay, that is by far the biggest structure in town. Look, it even dwarfs the longhouse, for crying out loud. Look at this thing. That's amazing. Massive structure. Okay. What is the cost of that? Must cost a fortune. The windmill, 50 stone, 80 lumber. Wow. So eight. So you got pre-materials and materials. I'm not really sure why they've divided it up like that, but yeah, basically 90 stone, 14 logs, and 80 lumber. Woo-wee. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we are going to need that. We are growing wheat. Look, it's in the watering phase right now. So. We're just approaching autumn now. Okay. We've got the granary storage up. At least that's good. We are going to need that windmill. So I suppose, guys, back to digging wood. Let's go. Dig that wood. We've got 130 stone in stock. So that's good. And at the moment, I'm mostly just sort of chopping the same trees down over and over again. The ones I've already done. But you can see there used to be trees here. Not anymore. Tree line has gone all the way back to those guys with the hunter and stuff like that. We're down to 28 meals, so I need to get on to this bread making kind of path real kind of soon. I suppose the other option is I add some extra people to the gatherer hut. I could probably just go ahead and get another gatherer hut somewhere else. Does require putting another person on that activity, of course, and finding another 100%er nearby. Look at that right there. Boom. Another 100%. I wish the Z to rotate didn't also rotate the camera. It's another little gripe I have. Right, 100% productivity. Let's go ahead and build another gatherer hut there near our hunter's hut. Hopefully that'll increase. We've got homelessness. Okay. We gonna need another house then, people. I haven't had any notifications of families arriving. That's the confusing thing with that. Okay, we'll pop another house there. I don't want the road to auto snap, but it's nice that it does do that. And I'll just build the road further down. We're sort of starting to curve it in now on both sides. We want this to loop round down here. Loop round down here. We'll have the wharf here and off we go. The other option, of course, as well is C. C is a fishing wharf like that. And we can line that straight up with the road from the tavern. Not the tavern, the longhouse. So that might work quite nicely. What is the fishing hut is 12 wood. Yeah, okay, 65 stone and 42 timber. So again, not a cheap bloody build, that. I don't know where these homeless people came from. Did they just arrive in the town? Is that what's going on? Because I didn't get any notification. Anyway, we have managed to achieve, though, while we wait for things to happen right now. we have managed to achieve another point for our tree of life. There he is. So we can get the happiness point here. Let's have a look, see what we got. We got villagers are 1% happier for that. Grain warehouses provide 10% more space. Villagers work 5% faster in the fields. Quite like that. Quite like that. I think happiness is okay at the moment, so I'm gonna hit that straight away, and that is bread production increases is the next one on that, but it requires 2 points. So go back to the tree of life real quick. The next 900 fame is required. Is it so? It's a point every 100 fame, I think, is what I'm getting from that. Let's get this house built, please. We can up the priority, so it's top priority. We've got wood and stone and everything in store, so you know, get chopping, get digging, get building, people. Let's go. Get these people a home. I don't want them loitering around. Isn't it a lovely society, isn't it? You get some homeless people coming in, and everyone bands together to build them a bloody house. Ah, simpler times. Simpler bloody times. Oh, I did forget to show you guys the woodshed here, which is quite nice. It seems to be like a passive labor thing. So you don't actually assign a worker to it. What you do is you assign a limit to how much firewood you want. So at the moment, it defaults to 60 firewood. There's 72 there in the moment. So that's good. Nobody is working the woodshed for now. As soon as that figure drops below 60, I assume that one of the available laborers comes along and, you know, chops wood. So that's quite nice. I do like the way that the main strip is kind of looking at night now. That is looking awesome. Especially with this archway here. It looks so cool. This guy is just stuck on the corner with wood. No, I accidentally hit space and paused the game. My bad. This is going to look so cool. Once I get a few more buildings down here and the wharf at the end of that, that is going to look so cool. That is going to look sweet. Because that is the main objective of these city builder games, is to make the best looking main street that you can think of. So the view at the end of that is, oh, look at those mountains. Love it. All right. Oh, the field is ready to harvest. So I do have to click on the harvest button by the looks of it. And then some workers come along and they dig crops. Look at them dig that crop. Well done. So that'll go into there. And that looks like we're going to have plenty of room for this field. I could have planted 2 fields. And that would have probably overfilled this granary storage up. And honestly, I don't know at this point the ratios of wheat to water to bread to, you know, So that's going to work out lovely by the look of it. I could probably just about get away with 2 fields, 2 exact same size fields once they finish stacking that up. Pretty much, yeah, 2 fields. Perfect size for that. Right, plan that. Get on it. Let's go. Okay, so for the bread process then, I just want to check the tree of life again, because I'm a little bit concerned that bread making is off up here somewhere. I don't think it is. I'm looking at these icons and that looks like some kind of like trade dock. That's like forging. No idea. No idea. I'm not seeing a loaf of bread anywhere. The only reason I asked that is, or look at that, is because if I look at my buildings here under food, I don't see a bakery. And under production, mine, blacksmith, tailor, brewery, stone pit. Yeah, no bakery, you know? It's possible that the windmill is both. Bread is made from wheat. Okay. Right. So they've simplified that completely. They've turned the windmill into both the mill and... why is that? Oh, there we go. And the bakery. That's not a bad way of doing it, I gotta say. It does simplify it a little bit, and it makes this building quite, well, significant. This is going to take all my resources to build, but you guys can do it. How have I still got homeless people? I've got basically 2 people occupying houses that are good for a dozen. You swines. You absolute swines. Okay, we're going to need more bloody houses then. Fine. Let's build some simpler houses. I'm going to start occupying this side of the street now with these things. And we're going to build a couple of them. Like that. Lovely. We've got a whole freaking cul-de-sac going on down here. We're going to have a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. We're going to have speed bumps. Neighborhood watch. It's going to be great. But what all this building does mean is that, once again, we are going to run out of wood very quickly. So let's get back to it, people. All the chopping needs to happen. Diggeth the wood, people. Let's go. Oh, we got another herbalist hut. Let's go as well with that. Speed and luck. Lucky speed. 1.8 luck and 1.3 speed. Why has that got a cross through it? What does that mean? I don't know. I have no idea what that cross means. Distance. Distance is unavailable. Okay, whatever. We have a gatherer. Anyway, oh, she's homeless maybe. That's probably what it is. Oh, is that what that is? The distance is the distance to their home. Huh. Gone all this time without realizing that, you know. Okay, we're about to hit winter, so things are going to get interesting with 36 meals, so we're okay, I think, for food. Objective started, increased village population. It started to snow. Oh, God. I'm always wary of winter in these games. I got homeless people. This is not good. Where did they come from? Why? I built 2 houses since they turned up. I mean, great. These guys are having kitty winkies. Lovely. Congratulations, guys. Good luck to you. All that stuff. Enjoy all the crying. Let's prioritize these. We need to get these people inside. Inside and warm. And I'm hoping this is enough firewood. Oh, no. Newcomers were seen towards the village where they came from, attacked by looters, the exact same as earlier. Do we let them join? Do we send them on their way? I've just realized as well, I say can join, but winter is coming. Duh. Harsh winter is coming. Harvest your fields. Prepare the clothes. Last until summer. Got it. Yeah. Prepare the clothes? I'm sorry. Where did this come from? Prepare the clothes, people. Sure. Okay. I will prepare said clothes that I had absolutely no idea what you're talking about were a thing. Okay, 2 more houses. All right, we got a house built. 2 people have occupied that entire house. This is very inefficient housing, people. Very inefficient housing. Okay, we have got to get on with building stuff. Okay, so dig that, dig that. The mining activity will warm you up, guys, so don't worry about it. Dig that, dig that, dig that. Dig that tree. It's not worth much, but dig it anyway. Diggeth those trees over there. You're gonna need so much wood. Oh my god, I'm starting to go tree blind. It's really snowing now. This field, I don't think is gonna grow anything during the winter, so we are wholly reliant now on hunting. Yeah, 100% hunting, because the foragers don't work during winter. All right, another house is up. Good. These guys are going absolute ham with the houses. I'm loving it. Another 2 people have moved into that one. Let's get this one priority top, and this one priority top. I can't even see the freaking foundations of those 2. Ah, oh no. The crops are dead. Well, that was gonna happen. Oh dear. Welcome to winter, everybody. Nobody has died yet. But it's entirely possible that they will die soon, because I have people out in the wilderness here that are completely and utterly homeless. They have no form of heat. I can't seem to select these individuals, though. That's a shame. Yeah. You're tired, are you? Okay, goodbye. Yes, I know the crops are dead. We'll get them in the spring. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. All right. Get these houses built, people. Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the devil? What's going on now? Oh, my God. We have got an earthquake happening right now. I assume what this is. This is this. And whoa. Okay. Earthquake. Tree of life is shaking. The gods must be angry with us. Some buildings collapsed. People died and became crippled. Okay. Yeah. So my options are donate 100 silver. Villagers would be happy, but I'd lose 100 silver, of which I have 137. Do nothing! Ask other villagers for help. I can't click on this. How this will make us look, we need the help right now. Other villagers will donate wood, timber, and stone. Apparently that's not an option. Sacrifice 4 animals is also not an option. And we get a random blessing from the god if we were to do that. So my only option is either do nothing. Villagers will work 20% slower since they will be renovating buildings. Villagers would be unhappy. And my happiness right now is at 58 because so many people are homeless. So I'm going to have to break with my silver. I don't see what buildings collapsed, honestly. They look fine. Look at these mighty Viking abodes. Yeah, so the big horns are down the sides. They look great. They look great. Oh, is that a graphics glitch or is that collapsiness? Maybe a graphics glitch, you know, because that one's not doing it. I don't know. They're good, though. The assets look really good. Well, I like that you can kind of see through the wood slats as well. Yeah. Interesting. All right, get building. Come on, people. Let's go. I lost 100 silver thanks to an earthquake. Brilliant. That blows. That blows. But the good news is... Nobody died? No, it did say people died. Who died? Whoever it wasn't the homeless people. So, we've got to deal with them. Right, 2 more people have moved in. Let's get this one going. And that leaves 5 homeless people. Oh, if only they could share houses. Look at this house. This house has got 5 people in it. This house has got 6 people in it. 7 people in that shack. 4 in that one. Yeah, and then you get these smegheads. 2. Oh, we're not sharing. These are dangerous times. Crazy times, people. You can't even open your home to some freezing people. You know? I thought we were better than that. Right, dig more wood. Let's go. Oh, okay, now what? The newcomers caused a settlement problem in the village. Bloody newcomers. Foreigners set up tents wherever they find an area. Some villagers say these areas are theirs even though they appear empty. There is chaos in the village. Everyone is complaining about this. Wait. So, hang on. I don't quite understand. The newcomers caused... Right, foreigners set up tents wherever they find an area. Okay, so they're just basically squatters. Drive them away, banish them from the village, or promise a new home. I mean, I'm building new homes. Building new homes. Let's see what their options do. So, promise new home. Newcomers will expect you to keep your word. Great, thanks. New houses will be built. You expect foreigners... You expel foreigners you accepted from the village. Okay, villagers will be happy. Huge amount of fame is lost. Newcomers are forced to move out of the villagers' areas. The villagers would be happy, the newcomers would be very unhappy, and newcomers can get sick if they continue to sleep outside. I am going to go ahead and promise new homes because that's what I'm doing anyway. I am building new homes. I mean, look at them. I am building them as fast as I bloody well can, you little smegheads. Calm down. Houses are coming. You get. Right, anyway, I mean, what would be nice is if they actually were little tents set up somewhere. That would be cool. But nay, we're not quite there yet, I don't think. Anyway, we got another house. Look, another house, and there 4 people have moved into that one. Lovely. Look at that. There are no more homeless people. Yes, I have kept my promise. My promise is kept. And my fame has erupted as a result. I have 3 fame points to spend. Yeah, this is great news. So, wait, hang on. I got to check. What is our happiness? Is at 65%. And it feels cold. Brilliant. It's like not really anything I can do about the cold, you git. It feels cold, so I'll take it away your fame. Shut up, you bastards. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I think we should go into the stone working bit, right? We should go into this bit here, because this is... grain warehouse is 10% more space, but we haven't even run out of space. That's a happiness thing here, 1% happiness, which is marginal. Or bread production has increased, which we haven't even got yet. So I'm thinking we do this, which gives us the mine, stone pit, and stone cutter buildings, and obviously unlocks the next section of the tree, such as the Vigzir. Time to set sail, but first shipyard must be built. Sweet. The Vegvizir. Nice. Mines work 5% faster. From that, we got, oh, I don't know, all sorts of stuff, isn't it? This is looking great now. We're getting into this. Oh, I got homeless people again. What the hell? Ah, where did they come from? Okay, get this built, and hopefully those two will move into this house. Oh, my lord. We are going to need such a massive village. Huge village. Honestly. Right, how's our firewood situation? I think we're still good. Yeah, somebody is chopping wood. Lovely. Chop down that fresh tree that's just grown up big and tall. Because that's what we do to trees that try really hard to survive here. We just kill them. Anyway, I suspect more houses will be required. My silver is looking. I just got 4 more there. You just saw from the market. It's looking a bit shite. But to be honest, the silver is looking a bit crap right now. So anyway, we'll build our road down to our seafront. There it is. And we can join up now. It's a little wonky. It's a little wonkier than I originally planned it to be wonky. In my head, this is a beautiful kind of, you know, ball-shaped road thing going on. In reality, it's just terrible, but we'll live with it. Okay. We are still in the throes of winter, which has put massive pause on all my sort of bread-making field work and any hope of getting barley and beer and a tavern running as well. So I feel like at the moment I'm literally just building houses, building houses, building houses. But I should probably maybe start to look into things like chicken coops, right? Because they also produce food in the form of white meat. So maybe we should do that. I'm not sure where this stuff should go. I'm starting to think maybe I need to build an outroad over here and start building some like cattle ranches and stuff in this direction. Nice big open field area. Lots of space for these guys. Right, so we're going to need a road out of here like that. But maybe actually we could do this slightly better and just build it over there out of that one there. Right, bingo. There we go. Food. Objective ended. New houses achieved. Lovely. Okay, good stuff. So let's have our chicken coop there. That'll hopefully gather some chickens. Our new house is up. Lovely. Let's get another one because I suspect we're going to need one very soon. 95 stone. Yeah, let's get a stone one. I like to mix it up. I like to have like the wooden poor houses and the stone poor houses. I think it looks fantastic. It looks really cool. Alright, but there we go. We got that one built. Let's get another bit of stone mined. I have to go further afield for this stone at the moment. Although that one's reasonably close. Let's have a look. So under production, I suppose we've now got the mine. We got the stone pit. This is where stone gets extracted. Holy moly! Where does this go? What does this go on? I didn't even know. No stones found nearby. Does it just go over like a stone pile? Why is it? It's weird. Stone pit is massive, right? No stones found nearby. I mean, I'm looking at a bunch of them now, but can it go? Oh my lord! Where did it go? Oh, hello. No, it's highlighted it for me over here. Look, there we go. Colliding with trees and stuff like that. So I need to chop that entire area down. And then I suppose it. Oh no! It just snaps on there. Look at that! Look at that! Holy crap! Oh, that's brilliant. Is that the only one nearby as well? I suppose it is, isn't it? Look at that. Quite far away from the village. We'd have to run a road up through the hunting ground. Which I hope the herbalist here. I hope he's still. Oh no, it's winter, isn't it? They don't winter. They don't herb in the winter. We'll just have to manually dig some little rocks for now. Prioritize that one over there. The windmill is up. Look at this thing. I know, the crops are dead. You don't have to keep reminding me. The windmill is a thing that produces bread. We need someone who is strong in bread making. Sif. Sif will be our bread maker. That's fantastic. We have, obviously, the grain stores here, so she can go ahead and straight away start producing some bread. This is brilliant. This is actually just brilliant. And at the same time, I think we should get a fishing wharf. Oh no, I've done it now, haven't I? I've put the road here. Can I demolish this road? Yes, I can. Demolish that bit and that bit. Put the fishing wharf up first. There we go. Lovely. And then we'll connect the roads once it's built. All right. Great work, everybody. This is fantastic. Good stuff. I have bread. We have bread. We have bread, meat, and berries. Somehow we still have berries. We are looking pretty ropey on the food front, though. I gotta admit, we're down to 10 meals. So people are gonna start starving to death very soon. I'm gonna see if I can get another lucky, strong son of a biatch over here. Although the strong and lucky are few and far between. My God. 2.1. Go up and help. Yeah, go and help make meat. Make meat. We've got more homeless people just springing out the grounds everywhere. I don't know where they come from. I'm nowhere near bloody California, so who knows what's going on. Ah! I'm joking. Anyway. See if we can get another hunter's hut somewhere over here. 100%. Look at that. It's miles away, though. It's the only problem. It is freaking miles away. Is there another 100% or a bit closer? That's a bit very humpy. Very lumpy. 100% here. That's a bit closer, isn't it? Let's do that one. 100%. Where did it go? There it is. It just drops off suddenly. We had it 100%. Now it's 90. I think it's one of the freaking deer have wandered out of the box. Bingo. Let's go there. See if we can get another couple of hunters. Hopefully. Oh dear, what's happened here? Live and die. Ah, freaking Harold. Take over the market, please. Our marketeer died of old age or something. We don't have to deal with graveyards, at least in this one. Which I kind of miss, actually. I think that was a very nice touch of Farthest Frontier. Hey, look, our wharf is complete. And I've assigned someone to fish, and there she goes. Here's fishing, people. We actually need to... Yeah, she needs to cast off their what is your name? Bethild. There you go. Anyway, it looks like you can add ships to this later on. We can get some ships and maybe we can set them to fish as well. That'd be pretty cool. Fish should be a pretty decent resource, food resource, really. You can now hook these roads up, albeit slightly jiggery-pokery. Jiggery-pokery. Everything's fine. My original vision for these roads is still very much not intact at all. It's a complete disaster. Okay, we still have a never-ending problem with homelessness. It would seem the problem of every city governor and mayor ever. I'm adding even more houses in, and hopefully that will solve it. But nevertheless, we're going to have more people join, I know, and then they will also want houses. I have a chicken coop as well, and I'm not quite sure how this works. I think basically, as soon as we get to 20, we'll just slaughter 10 of them, and then wait until they hit 20 again, and so on and so forth. You know, have little bursts of poultry, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things. I was hoping that they would also produce eggs, but I suppose at the moment they're producing new chickens rather than eggs. Okay, so we have fishermen, fishing, chicken. We have 2 gather huts, 1 hunter hut. The other one is still being built. But our food is back up to 22, so we're not doing too badly. We have bread and fish and meat now in there. All the berries have run out. We still have... Oh, never mind. I was going to say we still have grain stores, but that has now been spent as well. So I think, you know, we're probably going to have to get another granary at some point and then double our field capacity to have enough bread to get us through winter. Nevertheless, we have just entered spring, I believe. Certainly when the day dawns now, I expect this snow to start thawing, and we are out of the worst of it. We have made it through the first year of Land of Vikings. Brand new to early access on Steam. I say brand new, it's been about a week. I'm slow on the uptake, but I get there in the end. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you've enjoyed this episode of Land of Vikings. Do let me know down below what you think. It's a little different and a little of the same all at the same time. In any case, I do hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.